Okay, so this is the 2014 E-Class. They have one in white, they have one in black. The dealer who had sold us our S550 wanted me to come in and check it out. He told me they just got it. So this is the new front end of this thing. And I'm not sure if this is a base model or a sport model, but I see that you have the option. This looks like maybe a luxury model, and where in that one over there is the sport, but I could look at the sticker for it. So I was looking online about the actual cost of these cars, and these cars start at about $51,000. So let's see. Gotta be careful of the light. So this one has a $63,690 price tag. Now, one thing I noticed is, unless you actually spend the $38.70 and buy this car with the navigation system package, the Premium 1 package they call it, unless you actually do that, you really don't get anything in this car except a very basic car, and you're still paying $52,000 for it. And I noticed that while I was looking online. They have an option for a driver's multi-contour seat, which is like, it's a dumbed down version of the one that they had in the S550 when they first started putting multi-contour seats in cars. But unless you opt for this package and that driver multi-contour seat, which I don't agree with the way they do it. I'm thinking that what they'll do is they'll put a Premium 2 package out, and the Premium 2 package will probably make it so that what you'll probably be able to do is get a driver and a passenger multi-contour seat, and on top of that you'll get heated, cooled, active ventilation, and on top of that you'll get the other things. Like, I could care less about, like, you know, the lane departure system. I don't care about that. I pay attention to the road. So I don't care about lane departure, and I certainly don't care about what is it? I definitely must have rear and front parking sensors, so that's something that's like a non-negotiable. I could care less about the rear sunshade because I've never seen a situation where I actually needed it. But some people do need stuff like that. I'm not sure who they are, but I'm pretty sure somebody will come up with an idea or a reason. So let's see. This is the black one. Now the black one is $61,315, but it still comes with that Premium 1 package. So there's probably like subtle differences, because I noticed they charge a lot if you want the wood leather steering wheel with heating. This one says $314. It has the wood leather steering wheel, but this one's slightly cheaper. But you know, one of the reasons why I decided to go SRT instead of going with Mercedes for E-Class, it's because the problem with this car is it's a Me Too car. Before you know it, every single person on the road is going to have at least one of these things, and everybody's going to have one. To me, it's, you know, some people want a luxury car like that everybody has because they want to blend in. I don't like blending in, if you haven't already guessed. I want, when you see my cars, you know it's me. Whether it's the wheels that I'm putting on, or whether it's just a spoiler kit or a skirt kit or something, or a Jaguar cat emblem, when you see my car, you know who I am. I don't like having an E-Class where everybody knows exactly, like, they don't know who you are, because the problem is it's a Me Too car. That's why they call it a Me Too car. It means that everybody's got one. I don't like that. And that's part of the reason why I kind of don't like the S550 anymore. The limo companies have them. The corporate business guys lease them. They've got them. Old people drive them. I saw an old woman in an S63 and I was just so shocked. I was like, who the hell sold you that car? It's like, you know, who sold you that car? They know goddamn well you ain't speeding, so why the hell would they do that? But then again, there's a lot of people who have a lot of money and they don't recognize the difference between these packages, you know? And all they're doing is they're just buying the top Mercedes-Benz, and that's what that is. That's one of the things I don't like. I don't like generic cars that much. Now this is a really nice car, but it really hasn't changed much from the old E350 that you already know. The old E350 is basically the exact same inside as this car is. The only thing they've really changed is the packages and some of the options and this skirt kit and the hood. That's basically all they really changed. Now, is it good? Yeah, it's really nice. In fact, this car looks almost as sharp as this CLS. I'm not crazy about the way the back of the car, the back of the E-Class. I'm not really crazy about the way the backs look, but you know, because the CLS has a great look. Unfortunately, if you notice on the road, you're starting to see more and more CLS 550s, because basically anybody who, you know, wanted one of these cars and they wanted something a little bit better than the E-Class, this is what they bought. They bought a CLS. So they say, yeah, I'll spend a little bit more money, but at least I'll have a car that not everybody has. Because Forbes magazine stated that the E350 is America's #1 selling sedan, and the Lexus RX is like America's #1 selling luxury crossover. So anyway, I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna look into one of these. I don't even really know if I want to drive the E-Class, because I've already put a video on the CLS. I put a video on the E-Class, but it's the same car. An E350 is an E350. It doesn't matter what you make it look like. Okay, so this is a silver E350. This one has like a metal skirt. $62,705. $62,705. So this, of course, you have to have this premium 1 package. That's almost, you just really have to have it. If you don't have that premium 1, basically you have a car with like nothing in it. Alright, okay, so the first thing I noticed is instead of plastic here, which they never should have had in the first place, now they have aluminum. I'm not sure if this is an option or if this is standard, so I could ask them that. I see they have all of these pieces that should have been plastic. They should have been metal in the first place. But sometimes Mercedes has gotten pretty cheap, because like this stuff right here, this isn't even real leather. This is a Mercedes-Benz textile. What it basically is like pleather. Now I do understand that leather lasts longer, but this pleather is synthetic, and it's designed to basically be like one of those things you clean with cloth just to get the smell of a person out of a car so you can release it to somebody else. Yet again, that's another reason why I don't like these. The value depreciates really quick on Mercedes-Benz, let me tell you. Value depreciates really, really quick, and then what you end up with is you end up with a car that's not worth what you paid for it. And when you get ready to want to trade it in, and God forbid you want to leave Mercedes-Benz, what you end up with is, you know, you upset that, you know, you have so much depreciation so quickly. This textile really isn't that great. This is not real leather. Now that the inside cut is really nice, and yes, this is a damn nice Benz, but I'm sorry, it's like I want leather. I want originality. I want things that I only want things that you know are unique. You know, that's what I am. That's how I shop. I want uniqueness. It's just like this watch. Yeah, I could have gone and paid $800 for something else, but no, I got myself a Skyhawk because, you know, not everybody gets a Skyhawk. It's got a whiz wheel on it. I don't even know how to use a whiz wheel. This is an $800 watch from when I bought it, and I have a couple other ones. But I want things that, you know, that not everybody's got, you know. Now this is a really nice car, but there's nothing in here that blows my socks off. And this car doesn't even have the multi-contour seats, as you can see. So, nothing has changed. In fact, I'm gonna post a link to the video that I have of me driving the E-Class. I could make another one, but I don't even see the point. I don't see the point, because basically it's the exact same car minus a refresh of the exterior. Now I'm not gonna say I hate it. I like this car. I mean, it's a nice car. It's nice and spacious, because I'm a really tall guy. It's a nice, spacious car. It's not as big as that S-Class, but you know, it's like the beauty of buying an E-Class is you're buying a car that's half the price of an S-Class. So you're basically buying half the price, half the size, half the fuel economy, because an S-Class is a gas guzzler. After driving an S-Class 60,000 miles, it's like I can't even imagine how much money I spent in super premium unleaded. Let's see. Now, let's see. I will continue to argue that Mercedes-Benz Command is the best infotainment system that there is when it comes to the luxury cars, especially the German luxury cars in particular. However, the Chrysler Uconnect is actually a better system because what you get there is a touchscreen. No touchscreen. Apparently the Germans said no to touchscreens. Now, I like this system, the command system, and I showed you how the command system worked in my S550, but I like the command system simply because from this dial right here, you have access to everything that you see, like the radio, the nav system. You have quick access. All you got to do is touch the button. You push the button in order to make selections. You tap the button up, left, right, side to side. You rotate it in order to move this position. Lexus has this new mouse system that's horrible. Audi has the MMI system. I feel that's horrible. Like for instance, from start to finish, watch this. If I want to enter a coordinate, I push nav, it says route settings, and I go, let's see. Oh, well, the car has to be on. But what I will say is this rotatable dial makes it so quick that you can get to just about anything you want. Like whether it's the announcements, all you got to do is push back. You automatically get right out of those. So it's like you can't get stuck because all you got to do is push back. If you make a mistake, there's a backspace button called clear. You just clear it out. I mean, it's so simple. And then what I consider luxury, when I think luxury, I should be able to drive this car without having to take my eyes off the road. I should be able to drive this car without having to worry about anything. I shouldn't have to look off the road too long. So basically, I get to lay my arm. I can lay my arm right here, and I can be a slouch, a lazy motherfucker. I could just slouch here and roll this little dial. That's one thing I'm a little disappointed of. They should have had a bigger dial right here, and the dial pad should have been here rather than here, because I mean, if I'm lazy, I gotta reach all the way over here to push these number buttons. No, I don't want to do that. The S-Class, as I'll show you in a minute, the S-Class has it right here. You flip it up, you dial your number, it goes to your Bluetooth, boom. You don't ever have to lift this arm. I shouldn't have to lift my arm because I'm lazy, and that's what it is. I'm a rich, old, lazy fart, and yeah, and that's what it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be able to drive lazily. That's what luxury is supposed to be. Now, I don't agree with all these lane assist stuff. I don't need any of that, but, you know, some people like it. I don't. Let me see. Okay, alright, well, I don't have to worry about that right now. I'll just go to the, what is it called? They got Temptations rolling. Yeah, you see, this is just so easy. I didn't even, if I was like a person who was new to luxury cars, it wouldn't take me very long to figure this out. That's why I like this system so much. But, and I also like the fact that they have like heated seats, the shade. They put these things right where you can get to them. The economy mode, if you have the economy system in here, they've got those things right where you can get to them. Now, the one thing I'm still disappointed with is even that this car should have the heated and the cooled seat option. However, what I noticed is on the website, they said that you can add heated and cooled seats for, I think it was about $600 or $700. So at least you can add it in. With the last E350, they made it so you damn near had to buy an E550 to get all that equipment. I think that was a foolish error, but that's just how they decided to sell their cars. So, yeah, you know, nothing's changed. Nothing really has changed with the exception of the look of the car. It's a nice car. If you're interested in getting an E350 2014, if you're interested and you live in the, what is it, the New York area, I have a partner who actually sells these cars. So, I don't know if I can get you a discount, but, you know, just leave me a message in the Dropbox. Now I'm going to walk over to the S550. I'm going to show you once again the reason why I think the S550 has the best setup ever. And this is the old S550 that I'm going to show you, because the new one that was just released today, they have pictures on Facebook. The new S550 is basically the same car. It's just that it's a redesigned exterior look and a redesigned exterior look. And this car also doesn't have the panoramic moonroof. So I guess you save about $2,000. Yeah, it's nice, but I'm sorry, it just doesn't blow my skirt up.